I'm back with a little lesson. This should be a pretty short one on crocheting with 2 pieces of yarn at once. So if you want to have a slightly bulkier yarn, but all you have is a worsted weight or sport weight or something, and you want something a little bulkier, you can use 2 held together. So what you want to do is grab your 2 yarns, hold them together, and you want to tie your slip knot just like you normally would. You hold them together like it's... Okay, let me put the hook down. Okay, and you just treat it like it's one piece of yarn. So we're just going to chain like we normally would. You need to be careful not to hook it, like if I were to get this piece hooked in, you know. So you just need to make sure that they're being kept together like they're one piece. You see people do this a lot for Afghans or something. They want one a little bit heavier. I made a big rug once where I used like 4 pieces of yarn held together for a really thick rug. You chain as much as you want, and then you can do really any stitch with this. So you can do single crochet. So you're going to end up with, even though you end up with a lot, technically more loops on your hook, they still only count as 2 instead of 4. The more pieces you're working with, kind of the trickier it is to keep them straight so that you're not separating the strands. And this is we'll do half double. I wanted to show you this because I want to do at some point like an Afghan project that we work on, but I didn't, I'm not sure yet if I want to have 2 strands or not, or just do single. Single's going to take a little longer, and I still have to make up the little pattern I've made up, so it'll take a little while. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. And then when you're working in the next row, I'm going to go ahead and do a short row here, and I'll turn just to show you. You want to work into the full thing. And so you have basically 4 pieces of yarn now that you're working under. Your yarn will sometimes tangle a bit when you're working with more than one, so it can be kind of frustrating. It can give you some neat little effects. If you work with like a tan, like a light tan colored yarn, and then something with a little more color, it kind of looks like a crayon, like somebody colored your Afghan with crayon. It's kind of neat. So that's pretty much it, working with 2 pieces of yarn at a time. It's like working with one, but you just have to be careful because they're not connected, so you can end up separating them, and you don't want to do that. So definitely something you might want to practice, because it's a good technique to do. So that's it for this lesson. Have a good day.